Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here from dirtfarmerjay.com. Let me show you how I built this handy blade carrier that keeps them safe and secure and lets me know which ones need to be sharpened and which ones are ready to go to work. Hey, stick around. Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here from dirtfarmerjay.com. A little while ago, I built this little I-beam shaped saw blade carrier that makes it really easy for me to know which blades are sharp and ready to go, which ones need to be sharpened. And when I take them to the sharpening service, it gives me a great way to transport and to keep them safe. Now, it does take a little bit of special hardware. I'll show you that in just a second. I'm not going to give you detailed plans here, but the overall dimensions here are about 11 by 14 inches tall. In centimeters, that would be 28 centimeters roughly by 36 centimeters. And this is roughly 3.5, 4 inches, something like that, right in this width here. We put a heavy duty handle on the top to carry it, or at least to get it off the table to pick it up. It's surprisingly heavy when you start adding blades to it. But now things are secure, and even if this falls on the side, the blades are going to be kept secure, and it is a really great way to stow the blades in the shop here. Now, it does take a little bit of specialty hardware because these type of wing nuts, what I have in here, because the arbor on US blades, the hole in the middle of the blade is 5/8 inches. I used a short section of 5/8 inch rod I bought from the metal supplies store, or you can get it at your big box store and get a short length of it, cut it to length, burnished the ends, ran the nuts up and down it so that it was smooth. And then what I did is I put the short rod halfway through. Let me show you that. All right, you can see the short section of rod right here, centered pretty much right in the middle of this middle web. And we didn't want them real long out here. Two reasons. One, I don't want that exceeding being far out past the protective edges of this, the top and bottom structure here. But also, you get that many saw blades, this just gets unwieldy. So this is essentially for about 3 different saw blades on each side. Now, if I use standard thickness nuts right here, that would use up a significant amount of the thread on here. So what these are called are jam nuts. I got these jam nuts right here from Bolt Depot, and you can just go up to boltdepot.com, and these are 5/8, 11 inches or 11 threads per inch with a wrench size of 15/16. And so these nuts are much narrower, and therefore we were able to put them on both sides, counter tighten them, and now that gives a post out on each end. Then we go ahead and start applying our saw blades onto each side. And as we do so, just to make sure that as we stack the next one on, I also have used these washers that I got from Bolt Depot. I can use the bigger ones or the smaller ones, and they simply act as spacers to stop the teeth from colliding when you're transporting blades. Now, the next special piece of hardware you'll need are these large wing nuts, which you're not going to find at your typical big box or hardware store. Bolt Depot has them. These are 5/8 by 11 also, large wing nuts. And so they simply go on here and tighten down beautifully. And now you have a great way to transport around your blades. Inexpensive, effective, and keeps them safe. Well, there's a technique that you can build your own saw blade carrier, keep those blades safe, and keep them also the edges away from you, so you and other people work in the shop are less likely to get cut. Do you know another thing that is sometimes a real hassle or just a challenge in the shop is building drawer boxes? And it can take a lot of steps or just a few. Well, check out this video that we produced called the quarter method, where you use one saw setup to cut all the joints you need to build all the drawer boxes you need. And while you're at it, check out this other video that we produced that YouTube thinks is perfect for your interests. Until the next time, this is Dirt Farmer Jay from dirtfarmerjay.com. sharpened.com.